Bush is 32, Forrest is 1 year older. Bush stands an inch taller and has a 1 inch reach advantage in this contest.
Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Let's go!
Morquez Forrest there in the white trunks and the southpaw stance. Dakota Bush wearing red.
Yeah, here we are again. Look, southpaw v orthodox. Forrest just kind of being chill, waiting for his opponent to come to him. Holds the center with presence, but not with a great deal of striking. Meanwhile, Dakota Bush, he's the one that's active, throwing stuff already, and that's a nice first chassé kick from Morquez.
Bush showing some kicks in his own right there. Tested one up high.
You can see Morquez Forrest wants his opponent trapped up against the fence so they can't get away when he starts to unload that power left hand. That's a great low kick though from Dakota Bush, who follows it with another one.
Good left hand from Forrest, uses it as an entry. Thought about a takedown there, but decided to punch away instead.
Another good low kick, turned the lead knee inwards of Morquez Forrest. That's a nice step through.
He's had success with that punch. Dakota Bush landed an overhand right, knocked out Robert Watley in his PFL debut. Good sprawl from Forrest, and he fed an uppercut to Bush on the way up.
Yeah, the way that right hand of Dakota Bush curves is very difficult for his opponents to read. Now he's sliding onto a single leg. Just didn't have quite good enough control of the upper body to make that work. Good effort though, and it finds him back up against the fence with head pressure, which is good.
Work being done here very close to the Morquez Forrest corner. Hurricane Shane Burgos offering some advice.
Put something behind it. Cross over him. Nice, brother. Cross over him. Parry punch. Parry punch. Whoa, Dakota.
Poirier active there in the Dakota Bush corner. Another left hand from Morquez Forrest.
Yeah, Dakota Bush got to be cautious. He's getting backed up against the fence, and that's where Forrest is unleashing that left hand. This is better when Dakota's moving forward loosely and throwing a few feints. That's a good effort. Falls just short. I like those follow-up elbows.
Morquez Forrest caught the knee, but Bush fed a couple of nasty elbows from close range. And now Bush off balance again. Forrest not able to land anything because of it. Outside trip, well stepped through there for Dakota Bush. Now into the closed guard of Morquez Forrest.
Really nice work, well timed as well. You see him trying to smother the face of his opponent, try and obstruct the mouth. Got to be careful that Morquez Forrest doesn't climb his legs up here, start to isolate his shoulders and attack submissions. The guard is open. Dakota Bush might consider passing to half guard. Here he is, look. Forrest is kicking out, trying to isolate that right arm for an armbar.
Forrest does have 2 submission victories to his credit as a pro. Arm triangle thought about for Dakota Bush. He's got 6 pro submissions. Working from the top in the final seconds of round number 1. He'll stand up out of the guard, put some volume on these punches as we close out the first 5 minutes. Round 2 at Benchmark International Arena in Tampa, Florida. Inside low kick. Landed in the wrong spot there to open the second frame.
Was staying pretty silent. The only thing he kept repeating was circle to the left. He said it during the round and in between them.
Thank you, Kennedy. We had a second kick that might have hit below the belt there. No stoppage.
Yeah, it certainly sounded like a groin shot.
Dakota Bush doing what a fighter should do unless the ref stops, continue to attack. Forrest having to be defensive here. Good sprawl as Bush tries for another takedown. Nice uppercut left hand combination as they stood back to their feet.
Yeah, and fair play to Morquez Forrest. He's been able to get himself back into this round purely with determination alone. Now he's landing some good shots.
We had Dakota Bush stumbling a bit there with a left hand and an uppercut. Bush trying to wrestle himself out of the trouble.
We've got Shane Burgos in the corner as well of Morquez Forrest, telling him to calm down and take his time here. You can see the excitement that surged through the arena when those shots were landed. For the first time, Dakota Bush has looked really out of sorts. Morquez Forrest right in his corner as well, can hear the coaching very clearly. They're asking him to push away. Here they are.
Breakaway! Up, stay your hand above this. There you go, again.
Some chopping right hands here from Forrest. Dakota Bush defending himself, but does not appear to be all the way back to his full capacity. Mouthpiece comes out. He's only been finished once so far in 18 pro fights. Another takedown here for Forrest.
And Morquez Forrest for a moment pointed at his mouth to show the referee that his mouth guard is out. It's over in the center of the cage.
It's right there by itself on the PFL logo, just south of it.
Oh, and the crowd are rallying behind Morquez Forrest now.
Bush climbs back to his feet with 2 minutes left in the round. Forrest trying to work behind the jab. Dakota Bush getting back to work with the kicks. Remember that chaos began with an inside kick from Dakota Bush. Oh, another left hand here from Forrest. Bush trying to find his balance here out in the open. Swinging big now.
That was a huge swing, and he was punished for it as well.
How much of those does he have left? Forrest tries a head kick. Round 2 comes to a close. Round 3 next.
Knows how dangerous Morquez Forrest is now. He's not going to take as many risks as he was in the second round that got him clipped. There he is, taking a shot though when he's throwing a kick. That's not what he wanted, to be on his knees at the start of this third round. Having to build up with a very strong Morquez Forrest in a front headlock position.
Good uppercut at the end of that combination for Forrest.
Yeah, Dakota Bush tried with the inside low kick again, but he needs to be cautious he doesn't kick his opponent in the groin. I think Morquez Forrest would love an extra 60 seconds to breathe right now so he can gather himself for another final push. We've got 3 minutes left in this fight. Both of them are breathing heavy, but the one thing that we're probably not seeing is how heavy the arms of Morquez Forrest are feeling. Scores a beautiful takedown there. Can he hustle to the back?
He had to let go of the body lock to address this grip on his neck. Bush one more time trying to build back to his feet. The right arm of Morquez Forrest snakes around to grab that ankle. Good work here for Forrest with the leg irons.
Yeah, great work binding those ankles. You can see how much trouble it's causing Dakota Bush to get his legs free. He pops back to his feet now, but he's got to work off the fence.
Halfway through round number 3, and Bush marches Forrest back in front of his own corner.
This is a very hard round to score. There's a lot of leaning on each other, a lot of grinding positions.
Knee. Let's go. Nice. Pummel. Take and go. Nice, brother.
Yeah. See how Dakota's hitting that forearm with his hand. He could open up an elbow with this side if he wants to. There's an opportunity to strike with that right elbow here. He might be considering it. There it is.
Battle of attrition happening here against the cage.
And again with that right elbow. And you can see Morquez is expecting it. Every time he feels Dakota controlling his bicep, he's reaching across and trying to control the wrist of Dakota Bush, who now finds himself backed up against the fence with Morquez in on his leg. This takedown could be huge, especially if Morquez could keep top position for a period of time and do some damage. Great balance, though, by Dakota Bush.
Beautiful couple of elbows and a pair of right hands, too. Bush now selecting the strikes a little bit more accurately here in tight. Some chopping punches from Forrest inside of a minute.
40 seconds to go, man. Oh, man, they both landed clean. Dakota with a knee, but Morquez with the counter punch.
Overhand right there from Bush, and he tried his own knee. Forrest, dirty boxing on the inside.
Nice knee again to the midsection.
What a grind from these two lightweights all the way to that final clapper. And they'll swing until it's all over. Bush landed a couple in that final exchange. What a finish, what a fight here in Tampa.
Click below to subscribe and watch more MMA content.